A gaping hole with smoke pouring from it beckoned to my adventurous nature. I quickly climbed into it and searched for survivors. The smoke and fire were getting worse. I knew I didn't have much time. Fortunately, the aircraft was small. I found the cockpit and 3 people. One was an extremely beautiful girl wired into some type of unknown machine and enclosed in some kind of clear cylinder. The other 2 were men. They were strapped into a couch of some kind and appeared to be wired into the control center of the ship itself. I opened the end of the cylinder. It was an accident, but it was what I wanted. I unhooked the girl. Her eyes were open, but they were totally void of any consciousness. I looked into her beautiful clear blue eyes and realized there was no one looking back. They were as empty of life as any void could be. As I picked her up, her body was very limp. I checked her out and she was breathing and had a good heartbeat. Something was wrong with her, didn't have time to worry over it, things were going from bad to worse fast. I took her from the ship first. I placed her behind a large boulder to protect her should the aircraft explode and went back for the next passenger. The first person I came to I unstrapped from the couch and unhooked from the console. I took him to the same place I had taken the girl, which was the most fortunate thing I would discover later. I went back to get the last passenger. A major fire had broken out and was raging fiercely. I felt the intense heat getting closer. I unhooked him from the last panel. An alarm went off then. I turned, the cockpit was on fire and acrid smoke boiled angrily around me. I could hear a voice repeating something over and over. It was in a completely alien language, but I understood the urgency of it well. I picked him out of his seat, threw him over my back and attempted to get behind the boulder with him too. My luck had run out by this time. There was a tremendous explosion, searing heat. I was picked up along with the person on my back and painfully thrown into darkness before I had made it halfway across the clearing. When I came to, I knew immediately that I was seriously hurt. I had no arms and one of my eyes didn't work. I also knew I was in a place no one on Earth would believe. This place looked like something out of a first-rate top-notch science fiction flick. The first man I had saved noticed I was awake and came to me. He put something on my forehead. It made a strange tingling sensation inside my head. He attached the same type of device to his forehead. He said something that was totally alien to me. I told him I didn't understand. He repeated himself. I didn't quite understand, but it was almost English and some of the words I could easily guess. My response was just the word, "What?" This time, when he spoke, it was perfect English. The voices of the others in the room were now also perfect English. He said, "Hello, my name is Thomas. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for saving Amy and for saving me. I am truly sorry you have been so seriously injured." I asked, "How is the man that was on my back when that thing exploded?"